because I don't want it done to me. So,
Exactly.
do we want the lights out?
Are they on? Oh,
They
no,
are,
okay,
yeah.
I couldn't even tell.
Do we normally close the curtains?
No.
Okay.
All right, so we can go ahead and get started. I know we have one other person coming, but we'll go ahead and get started. My name is Leanne. I'm super happy to be here with you, and I have been teaching yoga with cats for a while now. I am expecting now, so I will be modifying a lot, and I expect that you will modify as well, so just listen to your body and whatever feels good for you, making sure that you're taking good care of yourself, but then also playing with cats too, right? We don't take it too seriously. So we're going to start off. I'll have Gina kind of introduce a little bit about Cat Nook and all the things that they do.
Do you want me on video?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
I'm just
appreciative. I don't have to squat normally, and then I can't get back up. Okay. Hello. Not sure who we have. So I'm Gina. I'm one of the leads here at the cafe. And this is your first time at the cafe in general. Okay, so basically we are a nonprofit, 100% volunteer organization. We get our cats from ACDC Rescue, Animal Coalition of Delaware County. And we're an interactive cat foster home until they find their forever home. So we absolutely treat them as they are own until they are, into their forever home. So we do events like this. We rely very heavily on donations. And just fun events like this. So we're so appreciative that Leanne has continued to do this for us. She's an adopter from us as well. So that's how we roped her into volunteering for us. Oh, you do yoga. So that's it. So enjoy. So I do take pictures. Like I said, I will not take any of you.
Thank you.
And again, I do not put unflattering pictures on. And then we do a group picture at the end, everyone holding a cat, whoever wants to be in it. So I'll just I will go in and out, but I'll be quiet. So
awesome. All right. So as mentioned, this is all levels class. Whether you've taken yoga before or not, doesn't really matter. We're just here to have fun, stretch our bodies, get ready for the week, and just enjoy ourselves. So we're going to come to a nice seated position. So take your time in finding what feels good for you. Doesn't have to be cross legs, just whatever works. And then taking a moment to settle into the space. So maybe placing one hand on the heart, the other on the belly. And just having a nice soft gaze, or maybe closing the eyes for a moment. Just taking some nice deep breaths as you settle into the space here today. Giving yourself a little bit of gratitude for just showing up, for sharing your energy, and for honoring your wellness, because yoga is a wellness practice. So just by being here, you're honoring that. Hey. We don't do that here.
we do when they try to take my food.
And just allowing yourself to settle into your breath rhythm. So a huge part of yoga is finding your breath and connecting it with your movement. So carrying that into your practice today, knowing that your breath and your movement should sync up as best as possible. Finding that calm and comfort here. And then placing the hands down onto your mat nice and gently. Nudging yourself to sit up a little bit taller than you normally sit. Creating some nice good posture, shoulders away from the ears. Energy out through the crown of the head. And then rooting down through your root chakra. So rooting down through your sits bones. Really feeling the earth coming up to meet you today. Engaging your core so that your spine is nice and supported. And as mentioned, letting the shoulders relax away from the ears. Then relax your face. Yeah, we hold a lot of tension in our faces, so see if you can relax it a bit. Nice and gentle. From here, we'll turn our palms to face the sky, and on the inhale, we'll rise our arms up to the sky. Maybe the gaze comes up. Exhale, turn the palms down. Everything goes down into the earth. Maybe the chin comes into the chest. Nice big inhale as you rise, up, up, up. Exhale as you bring everything down into the earth. And then take this on your own pace. So we're just syncing our breath up on to our movement here. So you can go literally at your own breath pace. You guys, we're not hissing today. It's a nice calm Sunday. Go hissing activity over here. And our humans are starting to relax while our cats are a little feisty, but that's all right. And then
might not have been a good idea.
we'll let our hands come together at the top.
Tink and Reese.
You got it. We'll let our hands come together at the top. You can either let the hands clasp, or you can clasp the hands and let the palms face upward. And then just taking a few morning stretches side to side, reaching through the side body on your own pace. Oh, that always feels so good. Really feeling that stretch, nice and gentle. Very nice. And then we'll let the hands gently float to the shoulders. Let the elbows point to the sides of the room. So we're keeping our heart nice and open here, shoulders away from the ears. We're just going to take a couple circles through the shoulders here. So let the elbows come forward and then relax the shoulders away from the ears. Yeah. Nice and gentle as you open up the heart, open up the shoulders. Maybe you go the opposite direction. Nice and gentle. Very good.
She's getting it out today. She knows she can have an attitude.
She's like, this is my last hurrah.
She knows she can misbehave.
And then let the hands float to the lower back. So you can either grab hands or you can clasp the hands, your choice. Open the heart nice and big here. Let your gaze look up to the sky. We know that if we lead our lives with a nice open heart, it will bring more opportunity to us. So that's all we're trying to promote today. Nice open heart. And then let it go, release. Give yourself a nice big hug. Say thank you for coming. Very nice. From here, we'll take a nice big inhale. Exhale, come into heart center. Everything coming down through the center. A nice big inhale again. Nice and big. Everything coming into heart center. So I invite you to set an intention for your practice today. Maybe it's just getting to your feet. Maybe it's just sharing a little love. I also encourage you to play a little bit, right? Our cats remind us how important play is in our lives as humans. So take the time to play on your mats. And setting that intention for yourself. Nice big inhale. Exhale, let it all go. Very good. From here, we'll bring our feet in front of us. So let the feet come in front of you. Just going to turn on a little bit of music for us here. And just allowing the knees to go side to side, kind of a windshield wiper action. As we open up our hip flexors, nice and gentle. Good. Always good to find a little bit more room in the hips. If this feels good, continue to carry on. Or if you want, you can drop the knees to one side and then push up through the hips and kind of take this nice side body stretch. Your choice. So coming back onto the other side whenever you are ready. Take your time. Again, option to just drop the knees side to side or to do this kind of extra push up through the side body. Your choice. Good, nice and gentle today. Nice, good Sunday morning. Very nice. We'll take one more on either side if that feels good for you. Very nice. And then when you're ready, coming back through the center, we're going to let our knees fall outward and let the feet come together in the center, coming into bound angle or butterfly pose. Now you can walk your feet in or out, however feels good for you. But you want to sit up nice and tall. And then on the inhale, rise the arms up. We're going to take a twist toward our right side. So twisting toward our right shoulder. That's all right. So really creating this nice good twist, breathing through it. Nice good posture. Twists really promote clarity through the body, so that's what we're finding today. Nice big inhale, we'll rise the arms up above you, and then take your twist to the opposite side, nice and gentle. Good. If you can create some more deep breaths in this twist, let go. Hi, sweetheart. On the inhale, we'll rise up, nice and gentle. And if it feels good for you, maybe take a forward fold. So try to keep the back nice and flat. No need to go any further than you want to go. Clearly, I can't go any further than where I am now. So just find what works. And then let your head shake yes and no, kind of releasing through the neck. Many of us are in kind of our device world a lot, so allowing the neck to get some freedom is always good. Nice deep breaths. We'll start to roll up through the spine, nice and gentle. Good. We're going to sweep our feet around to the right side. And then let a nice, good mermaid on a rock pose here as we lean on over for this side body stretch. Good. Nice deep breaths. On the inhale, coming back up, we're going to sweep our feet over to the other side. Sweet. Nice, good reach. Yeah. Good. Coming back through the center. We're going to start to make our way to tabletop position. So finding your way onto tabletop. Now, if this bothers your knees, you can always kind of fold your mat back and create a little more padding, your choice. But we'll come to tabletop position. Really root through your fingertips, spread the fingertips nice and wide. Make sure the hips are over the knees. And take a few cat and cows here. You can take them on your own pace. When you do your cow, make sure your heart is open, your belly's dropping down, and gaze is up. And then when you go into cat, looking into the belly button, rounding through the back and arching that back. Good. Take a few of these on your very own pace. If cat and cow doesn't feel good for the lower back, maybe you just do a couple wiggles through the hips or kind of a figure 8 through your torso, whatever feels good. We're just warming up the torso. We'll take 3 rounds of breaths here. Taking your time to warm up however you feel good. Very nice. We'll come back to a nice neutral spine. Back of the neck is nice and long. We're going to send our right arm out for a handshake. And then straighten and flex into that left leg. Nice long line. If you so wish, you can bring that foot off of the ground. Make sure you're breathing here, so not holding the breath. Very nice. On the inhale, we're going to skip everything into the center. Knee and elbow follow. So rounding through the back. Inhale as you reach nice and long. Everything comes in. And then reaching nice and long, and we'll take that one more time. Whoop, I feel someone on my foot. Hello. Very good. Really creating this nice, good mobility through the spine, and then coming back onto the center. Coming back into your tabletop. Very good. We'll send the left arm out for a handshake, straighten and flex into the right leg. Option to stay here. This is more than enough. Or if you want, you can rise the foot off of the ground, your choice. Again, option to stay here or option to squeeze your knee in and your elbow. Come through the center. Exhale as you reach. Inhale as you come in through the center. Exhale to reach. And once more. Good, nice head-tail connection here. And then coming back through tabletop position.
The cats like this.
Option to stay where you are, or option to shift your weight forward to kind of a modified push-up, or you can push into a full plank, your choice. We're going to take 2 breaths here to kind of engage our core. And when you're ready, we're going to push back to our very first downward facing dog of the day. So when you push back, really push your weight into your fingertips, and then you can walk through your heels, walking your dog. Allow your neck to be loose, and just find what works. Breathe. Nice deep breath. Very good. We're gently going to walk our feet to our hands at the top of our mat, so take your time. Tiptoe, 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 coming into a forward fold. Once you get to that forward fold, you can bend your knees as much as you need to, and then just allow your upper body to drape over. If bending all the way over is too much, which it is definitely for me right now, you can bring your hands to your thighs or your knees, whatever feels good. Take a moment to shake the head out, yes and no. Good. From here, spread your toes nice and wide, so you really want to create a good foundation, rooting down. Woohoo! rooting down through your feet. And we're gonna start to roll up one vertebrae at a time, taking our sun salutation of the day. So starting to roll up like you're growing from the ground up, one vertebrae at a time, head is the last to come up. Arms rise up at the top, reach up, look up. Good, exhale as you dive down to the earth. Inhale to come halfway up. Exhale, forward fold, let it all go. We're gonna take that again. This time I encourage you to do it on your own pace. On the inhale, start to roll up one vertebrae at a time. Taking your time, kind of peeling yourself up like a growing flower out of the soil, rising up like your petals rise at the top. Exhale as you dive down to the earth. Inhale to come halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. We're gonna bend our knees and place our hands down onto our mat. We're gonna step our right foot back behind us, coming into a crescent lunge. So knees over the ankle here. Make sure you're nice and stable with that foundation. And we're gonna rise up to our first crescent lunge of the day. So I'm on the back ball of my foot here. So just make sure, I'm just gonna turn around. Back ball of my foot here. Knees over the ankle. Engage your core, relax your shoulders. Arms rise up. Beautiful. Breathing. Sorry, I'm getting hot. Finding your breath here. And then we're going to bring our arms out to cactus and take a few side bends. So we're establishing our core strength. It's there. If you wobble, it's okay. Let's go up. Look, going for those treats in your pocket.
Watch that now.
Resilient. Good. On the inhale, we're going to rise those arms up. We're going to push through. Let the knee straighten. Exhale to bend. Yes. Inhale as you rise up, up, up. Exhale to bend. Very good. Inhale as you rise once more. Exhale to bend. Very good. We're going to step that back foot up to the top of our mat. Stand up nice and tall. Find your balance. And then maybe you take a chair pose. So if you're taking chair pose, total option for you if you want. No need to go any lower. That's all right. No need to go any lower than where you want to go. Open your heart. Breathe here. So you're engaging that core. Good. On the inhale, we're going to rise up, reach up, look up. Maybe take a mini back bend. Exhale, diving down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Very nice. We're going to place our hands back down onto our mat. This time we step our left foot back behind us. Good. So we're on the opposite foot. Knees over the ankle. When you're ready, rise your heart up. Crescent lunge, opposite side. Beautiful. Good, everyone. So we're on the back wall of this foot. Knees over the ankle. Core is engaged. Shoulders are relaxed. We're breathing. Nice deep breaths. Most important part. Good. This time we're going to take our arms out to a T instead of cactus. So arms just come out here and then take your side bends. Notice if just that subtle change of arms changes your center of gravity. That's completely fine. Hi, sweeties. On the inhale, we're going to rise those arms up and then push into that knee. So let the knee come up as you rise up taller. Exhale to bend. Inhale as you grow, grow, grow. Exhale to bend. Once more, nice big inhales. Exhale to bend. Very nice. We're going to take that back foot, step it up to the top of your mat to meet the other foot. Stand up nice and tall. Maybe you stay here, and this is fine, just finding your balance. Or option to take your chair pose. Now remember, chair pose isn't about getting low. It's really about finding the foundation through your feet, and then the strength in your core, and breathing. Gotta breathe. Nice deep breaths here. On the inhale, we stand up nice and tall. Maybe take a nice big open heart. Exhale, diving down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Let it go. Sway it out. Hi. We're going to take a nice good sun salutation. So rolling up through the spine. Rising up, reaching up, looking up. Exhale as you dive down. Inhale to come halfway up. Exhale, we'll place our hands down. This time, the left foot is going to step back behind you. We're going to spin on the back ball of our foot. So let that back heel come down this time. Bend the back ball of your foot, let the back heel come down, and then rise up. We're gonna open up to warrior two. So hips are gonna open up. Just gonna face you guys. How are we doing over here, kitties? Good, so in your warrior two, knees over the ankle, back heels down, hips are open to the side, and the arms come out like wings. Really finding that strength. Look out past your middle finger. Nice strong warrior that you are today. Very good. Good, breathing. Nice deep breaths here. We're gonna flip that front palm, reach toward the back of the room, reverse warrior. Yes. So keep that same, the knee bent in the front, but then reach up and back. Yes, beautiful. Very nice. We're breathing, gaze is looking up, just like the sun is basking down on us on a nice warm beach. I'm always at the beach in my mind. On the inhale, rising up, nice and tall. Good. We're gonna flip that back palm this time. Reach to the front, extended side angle. Good. So on your extended side angle, you want a nice open heart. You can bring your forearm to your thigh, but you want to keep it, keep the side body nice and long, so no leaning too much over. And we're breathing. Hi, sweetie. There we go, yeah. On the inhale, rising back up to warrior two. Nice strong warrior that we are. We're gonna flip both palms this time. On the inhale, we're gonna rise through that front knee, arms come above you. Exhale to bend. Inhale as you grow taller, look up. Exhale to bend. Take a few more of these on your own pace. Really allow your gaze to come up too, because it's a good way to kind of empower your practice. Just that simple act of looking up. We're gonna take a few more, just because it feels so good. Good. Coming back into your warrior two, nice and strong. We're gonna flip that front palm, reach all the way to the back one more time, as far as you can go. Rise back up to warrior two, and we're gonna step that back foot to meet the top of our mat, coming into heart center. Take a moment here to breathe, or maybe you sit in your chair pose. Your choice. Breathing here. If you want to take this one more step further, you can take a twist to the right, a twist to the left, maybe one more. Your choice. Beautiful. On the inhale, we're going to stand up nice and tall, reach up, look up, open that heart up. Exhale as you dive down to the earth. I know I have these treats. Rising up, exhale to bend. Good. We're going to place our hands down. We're going to step our left foot back. Is it the right? What did I just do?
You just did the left.
Thank you. Right foot steps back behind us. We're going to spin on the back ball of that foot. So bring that back heel down. And then when you're ready, take your own transition to get to warrior two. There we go. Right and left has been off ever since I've been pregnant. Good. So knees over the ankle. Hips are open to the side. Arms are nice and strong. We're looking out past our middle finger. And we're not hissing. No, we're not. We're going to flip that front palm, reach all the way to the back. Reverse warrior. Good. Nice deep breaths. Good. Inhale to rise back up, nice and strong. Warrior two. We're going to flip the back palm, reach to the front of the sky, extend and side angle. There you go, you got it. Open that heart nice and big. Find your breath. On the inhale, we'll rise back up to warrior two. We're nice and strong, nice and stable. Flip both palms. And on the inhale, we're going to rise through the front knee. Arms come up. Exhale to bend. Inhale, rising up, reaching up, looking up. Exhale to bend. You can take this on your very own pace. Find that strength within you. It is there. Yeah, very good. Powering our practice. Starting the week off nice and strong. We'll take 2 or 3 more, your pace. Woohoo! Beautiful. Good work, everyone. Coming back down to warrior two when you're ready. We're going to flip that front palm. Reach all the way to the back of the room. Nice, good reach back. And then coming back up to warrior two, we're gonna step that back foot up to meet the front. Option to stay here in your nice good mountain pose. So maybe you spread your toes nice and wide, kind of find your balance, find your center. Or maybe you take that chair pose, finding what works for you. Maybe you take that side twist right and left. Your choice. Good. Oh. On inhale, we're gonna stand up nice and tall, reach up, look up, open heart. Exhale to dive down. Inhale to come halfway up. You're just waiting for me patiently, right? Good. Let it go. We're gonna find our way back. Coming all the way down. Option to lower down to the knees and kind of take a vinyasa flow. Maybe coming up through upward dog, which I cannot do right now. And then finding your way to downward dog. So finding the transition that works for you. Once you get to downward dog, take 2 cleansing breaths. And then lower your knees down because we're going to come into child's pose. Yes. Good. So if you're coming into child's pose, maybe you let your knees come nice and wide. Maybe you let the big toes touch at the back of your mat. Find comfiness here wherever you are. Maybe that means just bringing yourself down to your elbows. If having your hands or your arms in front of you is too much on the shoulders, you can always bring them out to the side or down by your hips. Take a rest. You earned it. And breathe. It's a good place to connect with your breath, a good place to connect with your body. Maybe we'll have to pass around this here. You guys are going to be nice and full after this. Good. Taking some nice deep breaths here. Maybe sigh it out, let it go. See if you can kind of gather a little bit more energy, a little bit more. Whatever you need to continue your practice. Maybe it's more focus, maybe it's more breath. We'll take about 4 more breaths here, wherever you are. Yeah. And we'll gently start to make our way, coming back. Good. We're going to start to make our way to a downward dog, so take your time in getting there. And then we're going to start to make our way to a forward fold. So walking your feet to your hands, wherever you need to be. We're gently going to roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Taking your time all the way up. Let the arms come up and coming into heart center. Very good. We're going to move into our balancing series here. So if you need a wall or something to hold on to, you're more than welcome to do that. But this is a good way to kind of find your core and your balance. So we're going to start with tree pose. You want to spread your toes on your left foot. So really spreading those toes nice and wide. And then we're going to create a little kickstand either to the inside of the ankle or the inside of the calf or the inside of the thigh, wherever you want to go, just not on the knee. Yeah? Once you find that balance, whoop, which my balance is not good these days, arms can go to an extension of choice, expression of choice. And then see if you can breathe here. So a lot of times we hold our breaths in a balance, but see if you can really create breath to support your balance. We'll take 2 more breaths here. Beautiful. Looking good, everyone. Exhale, step down. Sway it out. Let it go. Very nice. Getting ready for the other side, yeah? We're going to put all of our weight into the right foot. Spread those toes like you're creating those roots into the earth. And then maybe create that kickstand wherever your foot wants to go, just not on the knee. Make sure you stand up through this hip. So it's kind of easy to like chill out and hang out on your hip. But see if you can lift. And then arms can take a different expression this time. Beautiful. Nice. Take a few breaths here. Exhale, we'll step down. Sway it out, let it go. Good. We're going to move on into another kind of opposition balance. If you're not feeling that, you can always go back to your tree pose or whatever other balance you want to take today. But we're going to start placing our weight into our left foot and then gently rising this right foot off. So with that said, you can start here on the toe. You can bring it up higher. You can scoop it in, holding onto the front of your shin if you want. Your choice. Stand up nice and tall wherever you are. Nice, good posture. And then maybe you decide to take this a step further by bringing this right knee out to the side. Yeah. Options. And make sure you're breathing. Always important. On the inhale, we're going to scoop everything back through the center. Option to stay here, or you can step down for a moment if you want. Taking your twist over toward the knee that's bent. So you want to twist towards your knee. We're doing a lot of balance here, so find what works for you. When you're ready, we're going to come back through the center, step it down, let it go. Ooh, very nice. Looking good, everyone. All right, we're going to move on to the other side. Really spreading your toes on your right foot. And remember, if this is as far as you want to go, that's more than enough, right? Only finding what works for you. That's all we're here to do. If you want to go a little bit further, go for it. If not, that's completely fine too. If you want to stay here, or if you want to open that knee, there you go. Good. And make sure you're breathing nice and tall through the spine. We're going to scoop everything back through the center. If you want to stay here or step down for a moment, go ahead and do that. Or if you want to take your twist toward the knee that's bent, go ahead and do that too. So maybe your twist is just a look over to the left. That's fine too. We're going to come back through the center. Set it down. Let it go. Now if you find that you're very winded right now, it's probably because you were holding your breath. It's very natural, but see if you can create more breath with your balance. We're going to take one more balance, your choice. Now you can do this on a flat foot, or you can do this on the balls of your feet, your choice. If you want to go to the balls of your feet, maybe you just stay here. That's fine. If you want to take a chair pose at the balls of your feet, stay here. If you want to drop your heels and just go into a chair pose, that's fine too. Any of the variations are fine. And breathing. We're going to take 2 breaths here. And then wherever you are, we're going to start to lower all the way down to the floor. Yes, we made it. Very good. All right. So we're going to take Malasana side to side here. Now you can go side to side as much as you want. You can stay in the center. And if you are able to do kind of yogi squat, you're more than welcome to be here. Or if yogi squat is too much, you can always come up a little bit higher. My point in saying all this is that we're just trying to open up the hips here. So if going side to side opens up your hips better, do that. If staying in one place and kind of doing that yogi squat feels better, then do that. Your choice. So we're just here to open up our hips. Very nice. Very good. All right. So we're going to bring ourselves back to face the front of our mat. And we're going to come to tabletop position. Very good. Now I'm going to talk you through this because I cannot do it right now. But option 2, come into tabletop, or option to come into a plank. And you're going to lower yourself all the way down onto your belly. Yeah? Good. So we're going to make our way into locust or any variation of locust, your choice. So you want to bring your hands down by your hips and then turn your palms to face the earth while you're down there. If being on your tummy is too much, you can always turn over as well. There's no need to force anything. And then maybe you bring your chin or your forehead to your mat. Good. Option to stay here always, or option to take a little bit of a locust. So if you're taking locust, you gently want to rise your heart off of your mat. Keep the back of your neck nice and long instead of straining your neck at all. So you want to keep that nice long line. Now from here, maybe your toes rise off, maybe, and you keep breathing. Take a nice deep breath. On the exhale, we're gonna lower back down to the ground and then turn your cheek for a rest. Hi. Are you such a good kitty? Good. We're gonna take locust again if you so wish. Remember, if you have any lower back issues, maybe you stay away from it. But maybe you rise your heart off of your mat. Keep the back of your neck nice and long. Maybe the toes come off. Maybe the shins come off. Maybe your thighs even come off this time. And you're breathing. Nice deep breaths. Take a nice big inhale at the top. On the exhale, slowly come down, turn your cheek for a rest. Let it go. Beautiful work. Very good. We're going to bend our knees and gently windshield wiper the legs behind you. So just swaying your feet side to side. Beautiful. And then you can place your toes back on the ground. Tuck those toes. Place your hands right to the sides of your chest. Squeeze your elbows in. We're going to find our way back up, and we're going to come back to tabletop position. Take your time. Good. From here, we're going to do a little bit of hip opening again, okay? So, a couple options. Everyone's hips open differently, so you always want to be mindful of where yours are and how they open. Option one is lizard lunge. So you'll take your right foot to the outside of your right hand. You can walk this foot out to the edge of your mat to create more openness in the hip. And then maybe you stay here. You can keep your heart lifted, or if you're more flexible, you can come all the way down, your choice. Excuse me. Second option for your hip opener is pigeon. So if you want to draw your right knee in between your hands, you can kind of wiggle around, make sure your hips are right over top of your center. So you don't want to be leaning from one side or the other. Maybe you stay here, or maybe you come on down. That's option two. Option three, if you don't want to do any of that, come onto your back, and you can take a figure four by crossing the right leg over the left. I'm on my elbows, but you can certainly come all the way down to your shoulders. So any of those three are going to give you a nice, good hip opener. You've just got to pick one that works for you. So, yogi's choice.
No, stop.
And we're breathing.
Stop it. Stop, man.
Oh, you got him in your pocket, that's why.
I know.
Oh, I just climbed
We're
over.
friends now.
Now we're killing it. Here you go.
And wherever you are in your hip opener, start to release and coming out of it. Maybe coming back into your tabletop, or if you want to take a downward dog or a child's pose, whatever feels good for you. We're going to transition on into the other side. So just because you did lizard on one side, doesn't mean you have to do the same thing on the other. If you know you're more open on one side than the other, then just pick what feels good for you. We're just here to find peace in our poses, so no need to force anything. If you find yourself forcing or kind of clenching or squeezing or gripping something, take a deep breath, come out of it, readjust, and find something that feels good for you, yeah? That's all we're here to do. And breathe. Nice deep breaths here. We're going to take 4 more breaths wherever you happen to be.
You're a smart cat, Lily, you know that?
And we're going to make our transition out of this. So whatever transition feels best for you. Maybe a child's pose feels good. I'm going to take your time to release that. And we're going to make our way onto our backs here. We're winding down from our practice. All right, so coming onto our backs, find yourself onto your back as best as you can. If coming all the way down is too much, you can always come to your elbows. And we're going to place our feet into the earth. Knees point up to the sky. Bring your heels close to your sit bones. And then make sure your knees are parallel, so knees shouldn't dip in together or dip out. From here, we're gonna take bridge pose 3 different times. So you can take however feels good for you. But you wanna place your hands into the earth and then rise your hips up to the sky, nice and supported over your feet. Good. If this doesn't feel good, you can always come down. If you want to take a variation of this, you can clasp the hands at the lower back, or you can rise to the balls of your feet, your choice. We're going to take a nice deep breath here. And on the exhale, we're going to lower down nice and slowly. Take your time. Good. We're going to take this 2 more times. So you're more than welcome to take any variations or none at all. You're also more than welcome to rest or hold it the entire time. Your choice. So we take our bridge pose or any variation of a bridge pose so that we can kind of generate the energy in our hearts. So in yoga, changing the energy channels or the nadis from being upright, the way we stand, to being upside down is really good in just refreshing the body, the heart, and the mind. So bridge pose is a very good way to do that. Exhale, come on down. We're going to take that one more time if you haven't already. Gently rising your hips up to the sky. And breathing. Yeah. Beautiful. I don't know where my trees got to. On the exhale, come on down. We're going to squeeze our knees into our chest. Good. Maybe you rock side to side. Give yourself a hug, a little bit of gratitude. Beautiful. From here, we're going to move on into our supine twist section. So again, as I mentioned at the beginning of class, twists create clarity in the body. So we're trying to continue that clarity so that the rest of our day is nice and clear and we're moving through a nice clear space. So from here, we'll keep our right knee into our chest. Send your left leg down to the bottom of your mat. If this feels good, you are more than welcome to stay here and kind of open and close the hip. If you want to take your twist, then you will take your right knee and draw it across your center line to the left side and create that twist. Maybe you adjust your hips at the bottom if you need to. And then if you want to increase this twist, keep drawing your opposite shoulder, so your right shoulder, away from your ear, and then maybe you look over that right shoulder. Breathing nice and deeply here. The more you can breathe into your twist, the more toxins are going to release, and you're going to make space for better things rather than holding on to anything that's not needed. This is very good for the digestive system, very good for letting go of kind of any bad things, toxins that are gathering in our bodies, bringing out our organs, bringing out our bodies. Take some deep breaths here. Cats are looking good. We're going to unravel ourselves, come back through the center. And take a moment to either squeeze the knees into the chest, maybe rock it out, release yourself, and then we'll get ready for the other side, yeah? So as you get ready for the other side, the left knee is going to squeeze into the chest. And we're going to send our right leg down to the bottom of our mats. Maybe you stay here and kind of open and close the hip, or maybe you take that twist, drawing your draw your left knee across your center line. for your twist. Now, maybe this is enough, or if you want, start to release the opposite shoulder. So left shoulder will release. Maybe you look over toward the left. And we're breathing. Remember, the deeper the breaths that you can take in this pose, the more your body will release and the more your muscles will relax. Beautiful. Keep breathing. Nice deep breaths in your twist. We're going to take 2 more breaths here. And start to unravel, coming back through the center. Maybe you squeeze your knees into your chest. Releasing here. Very good. We're going to take 1 more twist, just because it's a Sunday and we kind of want to let all of the things clear out so that we start our week in a fresh place. So put your feet back down onto the ground, knees go up to the sky, and gently drop your knees to the right side. If this feels good, stay here, or maybe you walk your feet a little further or a little closer to your body, depending on what feels good for you. From here, see if you can get both shoulders on the ground. Maybe you let your arms come out to a T. And then see if you can relax into this a little bit more, breathing nice and deeply. Yeah. Treats are that way, silly. The treats are that way. We'll take 2 or 3 more breaths here, nice full breaths. Letting all the air out, bringing all the air in. Beautiful. And when you're ready, gently starting to bring the knees back up to the sky. Take a moment. And then you want to drop those knees to the opposite direction. Nice deep breaths here. See if you can relax your shoulders. Woo!
Action going on over here.
Oh my goodness.
All right, you two, knock it off.
So if you need to walk your feet in closer or further away, make sure to do that. Whatever feels good for your hips.
So I'm surprised she backed down like that. Brooke.
really?
She's pretty dominating. She rolled the roost in her foster home.
Who'd keep that down from, Joe?
No, Tinkerbell.
Oh, wow.
Relaxing the shoulders and breathing into your twist, just like you did on the other side. I know. When you're ready, we'll start to make our way back up. Knees point to the sky. Maybe take a moment to squeeze the knees into the chest. And then maybe you rise your feet up to the sky. Let the soles of your feet go up to the ceiling. You can bend your knees or grab behind your thighs, your choice here. Just creating a little bit more of that energy channel switch. So bringing all of our energy back into the heart. It's very good to do at the beginning of your day. Almost better than a cup of coffee as creating energy in the body. And then you can squeeze your knees back into your chest and take any last bits of movement that your body's asking you to take. So maybe that's just stretching the legs, maybe that's moving around, maybe that's taking any poses that I might not have gotten to that you wanted to get to today. Beautiful. Taking any last bits of movement, giving yourself gratitude. We're going to squeeze everything into the chest. So bring your knees into your chest. Bring yourself into a nice little ball of energy that you are. Give yourself some gratitude. Take a nice deep breath here. Hold it. And then on the exhale, we're gonna make our way into our Shavasana, our final resting pose. So allow your legs to come down to the bottom of your mat. Allow your arms to come out to wherever feels good for you. Just wanna get nice and cozy as best as you can. And we take our final resting pose, our Shavasana, as a way for us to reap the benefits of our practice. So literally giving yourself permission to rest and feel all the feels of what you just did, right? Because that's exactly what we're here to do. Find a little peace, find a little relaxation, and feel all the feels of our practice. If there's anything else you're holding on to, mind, body, or spirit, take a nice deep breath. And on the exhale, release everything into the earth. Let it all go. And relax. Breathing. And we'll gently start to come back. Oh. Wiggling our toes and our fingertips. Take a nice big stretch over top. Coming back into your body. Oh. We'll gently come onto our favorite side and stay there. Give yourself a nice big hug. Thank yourself for choosing to show up today, for choosing to honor your wellness, for choosing to honor your health, and for sharing your energy. Then allow that energy to spread out into the world as you continue on your journey. We'll gently start to make our way to a seated position to close out our practice together today. And I'm always grateful for the opportunity to share this practice with you, so thank you. On the inhale, we'll rise our arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale to come into heart center. Nice big inhale as you rise up, reach up, look up. Coming into heart center, and once more, creating this nice good aura of energy all around you. Landing back into heart center. Allow love and gratitude to carry you wherever you go. Draw the thumbs to the third eye, continuing to progress each and every day. Shanti, 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 peace, peace, peace. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you all so much for practicing today. Again, my name is Leanne with Two Hearts Dance and Yoga. I hope to see you all again soon. Thank you for all your participation, donation, support to the Cat Nook and the support of these cats, because they're just so darling and wonderful, aren't they? And of course, all the cats are up for adoption. So if you are looking for one, here's the spot to do it. Alrighty. Well, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Great
everyone.
job.
I do want to get a group picture whenever we're ready, so just
Awesome.
unwind, relax.
Yeah. Play. Enjoy.
I think Brooke's feelings are hurt, that Tinkerbell, because she like literally sat in that corner and she wasn't afraid. I think her feelings are hurt.
Oh,
Oh.
poor
Do
little
we have
girl.
feelings?
Oh, we have to laugh, like, so this is just their dry food that they eat. We
Okay.
figure it would be less than like giving them each
Sure.
a million treats. But Brooke does not normally eat dry food, so
Oh,
yeah, like, I wonder if she'll eat it, like, thinking it's a treat.
Right, it's like a fake meal.
I have a little girl like that. She only eats wet food, but once in a while I'll walk around the corner and catch her eating
Thanks
some dry.
everyone, thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.